Has got some family in town, so he's gonna run on out of here. Y'all give Jesse B. Franklin a hand one time. Thank y'all for listening for a couple songs. Got you a new one and an old one. Now's it? Hell no. Usually it's an obnoxious drunk guy in the back yelling "Freebird." Who was the nice young lady that decided to be obnoxious this evening? Oh, bless you, aren't you are sweet. you Iowa girls. I'm doing some hunting in Iowa this year. People from Iowa have an interest in a little, what'd you say about a peen what? PA.
That's right.
We're from PA. I can read that now. By God, Harlan, Kentucky. Anybody else want to tell me where you're from? Where? Salem, Indiana.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. Ohio. Go Dogs. Sorry, y'all, but here you go. I will say that my mom has family in Indiana, so. Well, I guess that means I got family in Indiana, right?
There you go.
That sounds like I don't claim that side of the family. I do. I actually found out about 3 years ago, like my dad's tough, right? He's scrappy. But I was a mean son of a bitch for a long time, and I was real good at fighting. And I couldn't figure out where that whole mean streak thing came from and why I like riding motorcycles and the whole alpha male thing. And, you know, I found out about 3 years ago that my mom's brothers, there were 7 of them, and they were the baddest ass dudes in Rushville, Tennessee. I was like, you know what? I get it. So that's the side of the family's gonna send me to jail one of these days. It's the Indiana side.
Yeah.
That's right. I got some friends in Louisville, Kentucky, some motorcycle brothers of mine that are here tonight. Huh? I heard you, but you reiterated, and I'm glad. Harlan, Kentucky. Billy, would you just, I'll tell you what, y'all, instead of handing these out well, actually, the little fellow back here, I've seen another little one over here. If we can just, somebody find the little ones and get these to them. Oh, y'all old people, sorry about your luck. 14, she's still convinced he's a baby. He can have one. I'm serious, man. How are you 14 years old? God, I'm telling you what, girls now, too, you got to be careful. I told my little brother, he's 22. I said, dude.
Yeah, he is.
My little brother's my baby now.
He's 22. Tell him I said hi.
You're 22. This goes to every girl in this room. You hook up my little brother and you break his little heart. He's actually 6'6", and it'd probably be the other way around. So go for it. He's a trip, man. He cracks me up. He's 6'6", and that dude, he just got him a landscaping company. And it's been hell for me to try to convince him you got to get up before 11 and you got to stay there till like after 4 to make any money. He's like, man, I got to go buy lawnmower blades. Can I borrow about $100? No. Go cut another yard. So I've got a secret little stash at my house in that room, and he's the only person that knows about it. So he sends me a text today that says, hey man, your stash in this drawer, that's just my Easter present. I got to take old girl out to eat. And he said, old girl, O-L. I said, number one, I'm like, what girl? Am I spending money on number 2? You can't just do that and tell me it's your Easter present. What if I actually got you an Easter present? Which I didn't. Because my mom ruined our ass for Easter. She used to make us wear matching outfits and stuff. Yeah, I wonder why I wear all the rings and chains and shit. I finally got out of my mom's house and I was like, yeah. There's a picture in my house of me and my little brother and my mom, and PJ walks in my house the other day, and he's just looking around and he can't find anything. And I was like, man, what are you looking for? And he said, man, I'm looking for a picture. And he finally finds it and he picks it up, and there's a bunch of people in the house, and he goes and he sits it on the table. He said, I want y'all to look at something. Look at sweet innocent Miss Becky and her 2 thug ass sons. Whereas we do look gangster in that picture, which I've never done anything against the law, and because that would be against the law. Allegedly, I've done a lot of things. I've only been convicted of reckless driving. I don't think that's a conviction, is it? I pled guilty to reckless driving. What'd you say? What did you say? Yes, it is. What is it? Oh, it is. Well, there you have it then. Yes, that's one strike. No, I got locked up a few times being dishonest, but it was all part of living and learning, man. And I've found out since I've been sober, I don't go to jail as often. It's kind of cool. So here's a part of the show where I feel like this is a separate show now, because in case y'all hadn't noticed, you got to spend a lot of money for this deal here. And the purpose of this is, y'all, is, I appreciate that. I hope it is. But we set this thing up, and one of the reasons we set it up is, I came up, I didn't go on an award show or none of that kind of stuff, or a game show, and when there's nothing wrong with that. There's talented singers all over the country that go on those shows and get recognized. But we started playing at little bars and little clubs, and we worked our way up. And I miss a lot about those days. I miss getting to the bar early, and I'd hang out back in those days, and we'd drink for hours before the show, with all the people there, and hang out and actually get to tell stories and meet people and learn stuff. And people actually got a chance to know who I was instead of just, all right, this dude's gonna go up on stage. And we got these things we call meet and greets now, where it's like a glorified the shoulder tapping a picture. Well, I hate it, but there's so many people in line, you don't get to so many. So this way we got a barricade up, and I can talk as much as I want to, because I got a microphone. And then if I want to answer questions, I can let y'all ask them. But if I don't, I'll still let you ask them. I'm just kidding. Here's my only rule. Make sure, y'all, if you ask me questions, there are some folks in here that want to know some stuff that might be cool for everybody to know. Don't raise your hand and ask me hey man, it's me and it's my cousin. He ain't here, but it's him and his old lady's I think it may be their 7th anniversary. If I cut my phone on video, will you tell them hell no. No. This is for the people in this room. All right, so if you got a good question, raise your hand. Just make sure you want to know the answer, because it will be answered honestly. And that's all the rules I got. It can be personal, whatever you want. Your hand went up really quick. That's not a question. But thank you. I love you too. All right, sweetie. If you've got a meet and greet with me at 7:45, should you leave or stay here? That is a question for Jeff.
Yes, when he leaves here, you guys are more than welcome to stay here and kind of eat and drink until there's a certain time you have to be out of here. But if you want to be at that meet and greet, you will need to leave here because he won't be coming back here. You see what I'm saying?
But isn't the meet and greet at 8:15?
It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, it's at 8 o'clock, so just be there by 8. All right, Donna.
Hey, speaking of the dogs, how you think they're going to fare out this year with a fully healthy team?
I don't know. They made me nervous last year, and I know the guy that's running quarterback, and I told him at a bar in Athens, he made me nervous. I love the dude, but he makes me nervous. But I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all right. Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you because these people, I think it might be Pennsylvania over here acting up. You're from Paul. What'd you ask, sweetheart?
We got 2 girls right here that's turning 21 today. Will you tell them happy birthday?
Happy birthday, ladies. 21, I got a feeling you won't remember a damn thing about it tonight. I know I don't. There's pictures from that night that are not in circulation. They're on the soon to never be released album. Yes, ma'am. Throw my L's up. I can't throw a gang sign up. Oh, we can do it out all days. Amen. All right. Has anybody got any personal questions or anything you think might be embarrassing for me to answer? Okay, in the back.
Get on with me.
I can't get a good look at y'all way back yonder to answer that. I'm just serious. That was a joke. That was some funny shit though, right? Next. All right, what y'all got over here? I've got 5 of them. She asked me what kind of bike I ride. The only thing I ever spent money on is bikes and guns. And as for the gun thing, I'll go ahead and get on my soapbox for a minute. This is the only soapbox moment I have. I am a huge supporter of the Second Amendment. For those of you that may be a little bit indifferent, a little bit worried about guns, don't be scared of guns. Be scared of a government that's scared of your guns. And that is my soapbox moment for the evening. Now, what was the other part? Oh yeah. I've got 5, or at least they're. I've got a '99 Softail Custom, and I've got 3 Street Glides and a Road Glide, and they all got their little bells and whistles. But my newest one's my baby. That thing looks like a spaceship. Because if I can't ride it like I ride, I have to be careful because it's got stretch bags on it, and I almost knocked one of my bags, slapped the hell off the other day when I tried to go left a little bit sharper than. I about busted my ass. I wouldn't have been here tonight. Y'all better be glad that thing has good traction control or whatever on it. Because I swear to God, when it happened, I tried to suck that bike up my ass, man. It was just no. Go ahead. Can the what now? Can the Harlan girls have a hug? Somebody hug them women, please. Well, darling, I'd have to crowd surf to get to you. And I didn't bring my crowd surfing britches. I got my wallet in my pocket. There's a knife in there. There's a good chance I'm going to get robbed. Somebody's going to get injured. The way you're screaming right now, it is almost aggressive. I might like it. I might not. Let me get back to you on that one. What's your question, big guy? Here we go. How do you say no to that question? What did you call it?
Modern warfare.
Modern warfare? Buddy, I'll tell you what, I've tried. But I got a feeling you could stomp my butt at that game. Do you want a job? Can I have him? We'll take good care of him. We'll feed him good and everything. Do what now? Okay, good. All right, we got a question over here. Yes? You want the code to my send-in?
All right.
I can't let you have that neither. I'm telling y'all don't know what you get yourself into. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. Y'all better get you some seat belts and back braces. Go ahead.
Two-parter. Has the baby that's staying with you been born yet? And is it a boy or a girl?
The what now?
The baby that you were shopping for.
Oh, yeah. So here's a story. I was in Babies R Us. There's my daddy. Oh, she is. Hey, Daddy.
Hi, buddy.
Guess what? You're talking to about 300 people. Yeah, I'm serious.
Where are you at?
I'm in Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, you tell all them folks I said hey.
What's that?
Call me later, knucklehead.
All right, I love you. That man right there, buddy. Let me tell you. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Has the baby been born yet? And is it a boy or a girl?
Yeah, he's been born. His name's Jace Porter Rucker. Porter's my mom's maiden name. This little kid moved in when he was about 14 years old. I got 2 little brothers. This one's black. People can't figure it out. No, he's been. I got a few black brothers, but he moved in when he was about 14, and I got ready. You know, I'm an uncle. I'm a good uncle, so I went to Babies R Us, man, and I walked in that door, and man, them old women working in there didn't know if I was there to shop for a baby or like steal a baby, and they looked at me just like that, like. He's got tattoos and chains and rings on and shit. He's got earbobs. He's gonna take everything in this store. You know what I mean? But I didn't. All I was going in there for, y'all, to be honest with you, was a baby book, and then I saw all the cool shit they have in there now.
Right?
Like, I got to thinking about it, and I was like, man, if I get stuck having to babysit, we got to figure something out. So I saw this thing. It's called the, what is it, the Mommy Moo or something? Oh, I got to go. Anyway, I bought this cool thing for a babysit thing. But yes, he's born. He was great. I watched the whole thing go down. If you ever get a chance to do that, fellas, if you're not the father, run like hell. Thank y'all so much for coming out today, man. We'll see y'all in a little while. Y'all try to keep little man up there under control, all right? You rock out tonight, buddy. We'll see y'all in a good bit, man.
Tell Colby I said hi.
All right, everybody, check it out. This is your prize.